Hello, happy Tuesday. This is Darren Roberts, Master Trainer at Impact Training Corporation and the Abundance Accelerant. Welcome to the Tuesday Tickle and Tick, show number 30. Today, don't treat people the way that you want to be treated. So I'm down here at Circular Quay in Sydney, and there of course are people everywhere. There's people just boarding this cruise, families jumping on, there's people everywhere enjoying some sunshine and some nice warm weather. And of course it's the time of the year that you and I are meeting lots of new people, lots of social events, catching up with people both business and socially that maybe we haven't seen for a long time. So a timely reminder about 3 things that you can do to enhance your relationships, both personally and within business. So what I want you to do firstly is to get your head around being ready to play with this at the end of the year and into the new year, meeting lots of new people we haven't seen for a while. So let's use these 3 simple tips to enhance our relationships. The first one is of course to listen. Now, not just listen to the words that the person is telling you, but how are they saying it? How fast or slow are they speaking? Have they got lots of tonality? Have they got a monotone voice? Have they got pauses within their conversation, or are they just flat out? And once you notice that, then of course use that way of communicating back to them. So there's 2 parts to that. One is to be aware of ourselves. How do we naturally communicate? Are we fast? Are we slow? Do we have lots of tonality, monotone? And of course to pick up from the person we're communicating with, what is their way of communicating? And to enhance that connection, then communicate to that person in the way that they like to communicate with. Subconsciously, they'll feel really comfortable with you. The second part is body language. Now we know that people like themselves, so mirror and matching body language when you first meet someone is an effective way to build that connection. So use your peripheral vision, don't look them up and down, but use your peripheral vision to determine where are their feet positioned. Which direction are their hips on and shoulders on? Are they side on? Are they front on, facing you? Do they have their arms slightly crossed or hand in the pocket? And again, mirror and match. Not be a robot, but do something similar to them. And again, subconsciously, it forms that connection that they will feel comfortable with you. The other parts to body language is hand gestures. Do they have lots of hand gestures and facial expressions when they're communicating, or are they a little bit less movement? Again, you're going to match that to maximize the connection. And thirdly, ask more questions. Ask more questions about things that other person is interested in. When you do that, you'll have a conversation. They'll do most of the talking and you'll do most of the listening. You'll ask some great questions about things that they're interested in, and they'll walk away going, wow, that was a great conversation. That person, we had a great conversation, even though you're actually mainly doing the listening and asking some great questions about things that they're interested in. So there's 3 things I want you to play with as we end the year and launch into a new year to maximize your conversion and maximize your connection with people as well, because people will buy when they trust and like you, and people like themselves, getting some waves in the background. So the old message of treat people the way you like to be treated is actually incorrect. It's treat people and communicate with people the way that they like to be communicated with, and you'll create maximum value in your first impressions and your relationships. You guys have a great Tuesday. We'll see you next time for the Tuesday Tickle and Tick. Bye for now.